Have you ever wondered what happens to your own happiness when you spend your life making others happy? Today is my birthday. I'm 83 years old, and I learned the answer to that question in the most painful way possible. Let me tell you the truth about the 60 years I've lived. My name is Robert Mitchell. Right now, I'm sitting in a quiet house in a small town in Ohio. I look out the window and see my neighbors' happy families. Children playing in the yard, mothers and fathers laughing and having fun with their kids. And here I am, all alone, with a cup of cold coffee and the regrets of my past 60 years. It all started in 1965. I was 23 years old back then, a newly graduated accountant. I just started working at a small accounting firm in Cleveland. I'll never forget my first day. My manager, Mr. Henderson, told me, "Robert, if you want to succeed here, you must put our clients above everything else. They must always be happy because their happiness means our success." From that day on, I made those words my life philosophy. But I think I misunderstood. I didn't just put our clients above everything. I put everyone above everything. I made my first big mistake in 1967. Margaret and I had just gotten married. She was a beautiful, kind woman. She was a teacher and loved children dearly. After we got married, we went to Paris for our honeymoon, a place Margaret had always dreamed of visiting. I cut our honeymoon short because the firm's biggest client wanted an urgent audit. I saw the disappointment on Margaret's face, but I said, "You understand, sweetheart, this is for our future." She understood, or at least I thought she did. As the years went by, this behavior only got worse. When our son David was born in 1970, I was in the hospital waiting room, but my mind was on a client's tax returns. I should have been holding Margaret's hand, should have been there for her when she was scared. But I chose to look at files instead. I missed David's first steps because I was working at a client's office on the weekend. I didn't hear him say Daddy for the first time because I was at a business dinner that night. I didn't care about these missed moments back then. I'll make up for it later, I thought. But later never came. In 1973, our daughter Emily was born. I started thinking I should spend time with my family, and with our daughter's birth, I swore to myself that this time would be different. But I fell into the same cycle again. I'd gotten promoted at the firm. Now I was a partner. More responsibility, more clients, less time. My wife Margaret tried to talk to me often. "Robert, these children miss you," she'd say. And I'd respond, "I'm working for them, Margaret. I want to give them a good home, a good education, a secure future." I thought that when we had financial freedom, everything would get better and our bond would strengthen. I was confusing financial freedom with emotional connection, but I couldn't see it. In 1978, my father had a heart attack. It was a cold winter day, and he lived an hour away from Cleveland. He was in the hospital and wanted to talk to me. I used the snow as an excuse not to go see my father. Actually, I couldn't go because I was working on a big merger deal. When I finally went, I saw the pain in his eyes as he looked at me. "Son," he said, "money has no value in the grave, but the memories you make with your loved ones are priceless." I didn't hear those words, or I didn't want to hear them. My father died about 2 weeks after our conversation. The day after his funeral, I went back to work because business couldn't wait. I didn't even take time to grieve. I buried my pain inside and kept working. In 1982, my son David was in high school. He was on the basketball team and had a championship game. He specifically asked me to come. "Dad, please come. I just want you to watch me play once," he said. I still remember the hope in his eyes. "Of course I'll come, son," I told him. But he'd guessed I wouldn't, and I didn't. There was an important client meeting that day, and I thought, there'll always be another game, but this opportunity won't come again. David's team won. He was named the best player, but he couldn't see his father in the stands. When I got home that night, he'd gone up to his room. I knocked on his door, but he didn't answer. Margaret looked at me angrily. "When are you going to realize, Robert? He's your son, and he's losing you." "You're exaggerating," I said. I'd learned years later just how wrong I was. Emily was different. She was a quiet, introverted child. She loved to paint. In 1985, she was a senior in high school and was opening her first art exhibition. She wanted me to be there. She'd excitedly given me the invitation months in advance. "Dad, this is very important to me. Please don't make other plans that night." But I did. I scheduled a dinner with a client from out of town. I told Emily at the last minute. The silence on the other end of the phone still rings in my ears. "Okay, Dad, it's fine," she said, but her voice was trembling and I could hear the hurt in it. Margaret went to the exhibition that night. I went to the business dinner. The next day, Margaret showed me photos from Emily's exhibition. One painting caught my attention, a painting of an empty chair. Underneath it said, "For my father." That night, I went to Emily's room. "Your painting was beautiful," I said. She looked at me, tears in her eyes. "Really, Dad? Because you weren't there. You've never been there." Those words stabbed into my heart like a knife. But still, I didn't change. "You'll understand someday," I just said. But I was the one who needed to understand because I kept fooling myself. In the 1990s, business was going well. Since becoming a partner, our firm had grown, and I was a successful partner. We had a big house, nice cars, money in the bank. But there was a silence in the house, a silence that money couldn't buy. Our conversations consisted of good morning and good night. In 2001, Margaret filed for divorce after 34 years of marriage. "Robert," she said in the lawyer's office, "I can't live in a ghost marriage anymore. You were never really here. Your body was here maybe, but your soul was always somewhere else. You left wounds in your children and in me that can't be healed." I didn't object because she was right. After the divorce, Margaret moved to Florida. She remarried to a retired teacher named Tom. Tom could make her happy. I never made her laugh. My son David got married and had 2 children. He invited me to his wedding, but I was like a shadow there. My grandchildren didn't know me. To them, I was just the old man who came once a year and left presents. My daughter Emily also got married and had a daughter, little Sophia. She was a beautiful child, but she acted shy when she saw me and tried to stay away because I was a stranger to her. Everyone was right except me. I retired in 2010. I was 68 years old. I devoted my entire life to work, and now I didn't know what to do. I sat at home, watched television, read books, but I was completely alone. I had no friends because I hadn't made time for friendships. All my friends were from work, and they all remained just work colleagues. I had no hobbies because I'd always been working. I hadn't taken a single step in my life without thinking about work. My family was distant from me too because I'd pushed them away. In 2015, Margaret died. It was cancer. When she got sick, her new husband, Tom, called me. "Do you want to see her?" he said. I went. She was lying in a hospital bed, thin and pale. I held her hand. "I'm sorry, Margaret," I said. "I'm sorry for everything. I ruined everything." She smiled, a weak smile. "I know, Robert, but it's too late now." She was right. It was too late. The woman I thought I'd work hard for when I was young so we could live a happy life later was on her deathbed beside me, and she was married to someone else. At her funeral, David and Emily were there. My grandchildren were there. They'd all gathered around her husband, Tom, comforting him. I stood on the sidelines, alone. That day, I understood something. I had a successful career, but a failed life. I'd saved money, but never made memories. All my life, I wanted to work harder and be a successful father and a successful husband. I was a good employee, but a bad husband, a bad father, a bad grandfather. Now, I'm 83 years old. I live alone in a big house. The walls are full of photographs. David's graduation photo, a painting from Emily's exhibition. But these are just photographs.